A COVID outbreak of their own, the Terps are back on track to face Indiana this weekend. WMAR2 News' Sean Stepner spoke with players and coaches today to find out how they're handling their return to play.
The last time we saw the Maryland Terrapins, they were the talk of the Big Ten, punishing Penn State, improving to 2-1.
In for the touchdown.
But 2 COVID cancellations later, and after a 2-week pause of practices due to player positives, they are finally back at it, returning to the practice field on Monday.
I know yesterday was a spirited practice for them. They came out and had high energy throughout the course of it.
But practices this week do not include head coach Mike Locksley. He is one of several Terps who tested positive for COVID. He remains isolated at his home, working virtually, watching a live stream of practice while communicating with his staff in real time.
All the symptoms have been mild for the most part. Right now I feel really strong. I feel normal. Maybe a little bit more fatigue, but that might be just from being stuck in a house in a room by myself.
Locksley plans on coaching the Terps Saturday at Indiana. He hopes to see that momentum from the previous couple of wins carry over for his relatively young team against the 12th ranked Hoosiers.
Sometimes when you are young, they don't realize that you need to play every week, and it's up to us to build our own momentum.
A step toward pulling the upset in Bloomington, picking up where they left off on offense. Quarterback Taulia Tungavailoa throwing for 676 yards over the past 2 games, the most by a Terps QB in back-to-back wins in 26 years. Receiver Brian Cobb says Monday's practice was a little rusty, but nothing to be worried about.
Kind of like him timing when we get out of our routes, and then us knowing where he's going to throw the ball. But overall, felt like we hadn't fallen off at all, and we were kind of starting back up where we left off.
Back to the COVID situation, with the number of positives within the team over the past couple of weeks and the timing of those positive tests, up to 23 players could miss this weekend's game. 15 players will be sidelined for sure. Sean Stepner, WMAR2 News.